a family who their family matriarch has recently passed away. And now they're all come back together, but they don't necessarily get along too well. And then it all kind of comes to a head when a woman named Marion Bird comes and claims to be psychic and communicating with their deceased relative and reveals some interesting family secrets. So, thank you guys so much for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Too much trouble. You better run before she catches you too. Eva. Charles.
David, this isn't a party. Stop messing around.
Oh, come on, Eva. Mom wouldn't want us to sit and mope.
You should still be taking this seriously.
Come on, Eva. Lay off and just having fun with the kids.
Fine. Go on then. I know you're anxiously waiting to see John.
Thank you, Sergeant. Okay. Eva, just because not everyone's a hotshot lawyer like you.
You! When are you going to do something with your life?
Oh, come on, kids, let's not fight.
I'm not taking any sides.
You
I'm sure she's trying her best. Come on, kids, let's calm down.
Smoke! Yes! Smoke! Oh my god, it smells smoke.
Oh no! Dinner! Alright, everybody out!
That's new.
President Father.
Okay, nobody mad. Everything will be all right. Let's just all take a deep breath.
Dad, your house is on fire. It's not the time for breathing exercise.
Maybe we can order a pizza next time, Walter.
Fine. I'll bang. What's going on, Val?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then can you stop pacing? I'm getting dizzy watching you.
She disowned you and then died? That's hard.
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, it was the ravings of a dying woman. She wasn't right in the head. Don't worry about it.
Grandma doesn't say things she doesn't mean. Ever.
Right.
So it has to mean something else.
Uh-huh.
She was trying to tell me something else. Something I'm missing.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you even listening to me?
That's crazy.
No. I think you should let me borrow your car.
Wait, what?
Now that I have your attention, I'm gonna stop you right there though. Whatever Grandma meant
Doesn't matter.
but
No, I mean it. You've got to stop basing how you feel about yourself on what she thought.
wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Grandma.
Yeah. Don't let it get to your head.
And you should stop caring about what Mom thinks.
What are you talking about? I don't care what she thinks.
So she knows you're dropping out of law school.
Well, I haven't told her yet, but oh, come on, stop looking at me like that. Okay, maybe I care a little bit. Okay, a lot. How do you turn it to be about me every time?
It's a skill. Why are you dropping out anyways? You wanted to be a lawyer since, well, forever.
I don't know. I guess I just want to do my own thing, like Aunt Jordan.
The pizza's here. You better come and get some before it's all gone.
Are you gonna talk to Mom tonight?
Probably not. Are you gonna let go of the whole "you're not my granddaughter" thing?
Definitely not.
There's no way we're not gonna go grandkids. We're just as stubborn as she was.
Riley's eating dessert. It's yes, any of you more. Please say no.
Come on, Angie, I'm a cool uncle.
Which means she'll know to ask you.
All right, come on, everybody. We're here to get together, so let's act like it. That means no work, no school, and no phones. Why don't we have a family board game night?
Yeah, no thanks, Jordan. I have a lot of work to do for this case.
John doesn't like board games. Sorry, Jordan. Maybe another time?
David?
Sorry, Jordan. Looks like you're outvoted.
I'll get it.
I think a family game sounds perfect.
I'm sure Jordan would love to play a board game with you when she gets back.
Unless the game's already started.
Hello, everyone. Jordan, what did we say about letting strangers into the house? It is not a stranger. Everyone, meet Marion Bird. Friend of yours? Oh no, we just met.
Hello, Mrs. Bird. I am Walter Fines. This is my house.
Yes, I know. I've heard so much about you, Walter.
Wow, Jordan was only out for a minute. How much did she tell you?
Oh no, Jordan didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. I've heard all about you from Margaret.
You knew Mom?
Not in the way you're thinking, David. She's psychic. I am a clairvoyant. I have been communicating with your mother's spirit. If you think it's funny to come here and mock a grieving family, then I think it's time for you to leave. How do you know she's not real? She knew my name when I answered the door.
You run a company worth over $1 million. It would be
Used to love his blueberry waffles every morning after we
So, Marion, was it? What exactly is it you want? There is unrest within this family. I'm here to offer my services to help Margaret's spirit finally rest.
And how do you plan on doing that?
With the seance, of course.
A seance? As in right now?
Of course not. I'm far too hungry. I understand there's pizza in the kitchen.
I definitely cannot talk to my sister on an empty stomach.
Valerie, follow him. Make sure to do some things doctor told us not to. Go. Jordan? What the hell was that? A psychic? Really?
I don't know what you're upset at me for.
You let a stranger into our house when we're supposed to be preparing for our mother's funeral.
So now you care about that? I thought you were too preoccupied with work to care about your family. Let's calm down, Rex. We're all tired and stressed. Everyone has their own ways of grieving, Jordan.
So, we're in agreement. Mary Bird has to leave.
I don't know, Eva. Maybe we should hear her out. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Do you really want me to answer that?
No, really. I know you don't believe in psychics, but how else can you explain all that stuff she knew about Uncle Gene?
I agree with David. If what she says about Mom's spirit is right, isn't it our job to help her? Come on, Eva.
Fine. We'll do the seance. Yes. So, are you really psychic? Clairvoyant? Yes, I am. What did I have for dessert today? Vanilla ice cream with rainbow sprinkles and whipped cream. Oh, she's good.
She saw you eating it, dummy. Her real job is talking to ghosts.
Do you fight them like the Ghostbusters? No, I just talk to them. Help their souls rest. Sounds boring. I would fight them.
You wouldn't fight a ghost. You'd be way too scared.
Would not. I wasn't scared. I knew he was there.
All right, Riley. Let's leave this bird alone. It's time for bed.
I want to see the ghosts. You know, ghosts are afraid of big, scary kids like you. So you'll have to go to bed now. Otherwise, the ghosts won't appear at all. See, they are scared of me.
Enough, Riley. Time for bed. Let's go.
Okay. We have a framed picture of Mom, her favorite scarf, practically every candle in the house, and incense that smells like nutmeg.
It's cinnamon.
Is there anything else we need? A Ouija board, crystals, our horoscopes?
Today, mine told me I have plenty of questions, Mom brothers. I'm a Capricorn.
Astrology has no bearing on reality.
Are we ready to get started?
Yes, we may begin. Everyone, please sit in a circle and join hands. You ready? I will now invite the spirit of Margaret. We are reaching out to Mrs. Margaret Pines. Please join us in our circle tonight when you are ready. Nothing's happening. The spirits will not make contact. We do not believe they will. You must have a patience, Evangeline. There is no shame in fearing that of which we do not understand. But there is shame in letting your fear prevent you from facing it. are ready. She is here. Mom? How is this possible?
Is it really you?
My horoscope didn't inform me about this.
What the language?
I must be dreaming. Should we call the Ghostbusters?
What's wrong with you? That's our mom!
Don't break the circle, or else your spirit won't stay. Margaret, thank you for being here. Please, speak to us.
My family. I wish I could bestow one final piece of guidance to you, but I'm afraid I come with secrets and shame I brought to my grave. My children, I have wronged each of you, and I do not wish for my secrets to stay with me in the next life. Jordan, you started your business with money you won from business grants. The people who gave you those grants aren't real. I created them and gave you the money to help you.
Mom? How could you? I wanted to earn my success myself.
I'm sorry. Angela, I kept a secret from you for years to keep your family together. But I fear I should have told you the second I discovered the truth for myself. John is cheating on you. He has been for years.
Mom? John, what is she talking about?
David, when you and Eva graduated high school, we were much less fortunate than we are now. Your father and I couldn't afford to send Mother to college. Eva knew exactly what she wanted to do, but you didn't have a clue. So I convinced you not to go to college and made it seem like it was your own idea. And Eva, I'm so proud of you. You are so much like me. The good and the bad. But, my darling Eva, I am not your mother.
So that's what you meant when you said I wasn't your granddaughter. What the hell was that? I can always anywhere. Not till we sign an NDA. I don't want any of this getting out of the press. I can't do this right now.
Eva, wait!
Dad? I'm so sorry, son.
Unbelievable!
This is the best dinner party we've ever had. You know, I think it's time we open that liquor cabinet, Walter.
Robin doesn't want you drinking.
I was right. Grandma was trying to tell me something.
That's what you're thinking about right now? God, thou real granddaughter or not, you're just like her.
No, Grandma, not my.
They will struggle to accept the truth. But this is what Margaret would have wanted. The truth. You are like her.
I know. Doesn't take a psychic to see it. A real psychic, anyways.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is you're not a real psychic.
Was seeing a real ghost not enough for you?
It was a shock for all of us, including you. You were just as surprised as everyone else when Grandma showed up. And I read about seances before we started. You forgot to end it properly by thanking the spirits. A real psychic would never make that mistake.
It ended when you broke the circle. And maybe you should focus on bringing your family back together. Margaret always thought you were special. Maybe that's why she tried to tell you the truth before anyone else.
That was the most exciting thing to happen in years.
That was on to me. She's gonna find out that I'm a fraud.
How did you get a ghost girl here? She looks so real. I might have to give you an extra tip for creativity.
That wasn't me. This is crazy. I should have never taken this job. Maybe I should tell them the truth before they find out themselves.
They'll never suspect the crazy old man hired the psychic to reveal his family's darkest secrets.
You aren't really crazy.
Oh, I am crazy. So was Margaret. That was one of my favorite things about her.
roundup like I wanted.
No one has ever done anything completely alone, and besides, I looked into your finances, and the grant money didn't make nearly as big an impact on your startup as you think it did.
So I'm still your hero?
You're still my hero.
Thank you, Greta. I think it's about time I reinvent the wheel again.
Wow, that was really impressive, Greta.
It wasn't that hard. Look, I'm sorry for what I said to you earlier about Grandma. Just because you take after her doesn't mean I should blame you for her mistakes.
Thanks, Greta. But don't sell yourself short. The way you helped on Jordan, it was amazing. It kind of reminded me of Mom when she gets all passionate in court.
Huh. I guess you're right. You really just have to help people at their level. Jordan just needed someone to kick her into gear.
You would make a fantastic lawyer, you know. Maybe you should reconsider dropping out?
Come on, Greta. We need to get started.
Just think about it, okay?
You turned it to be about me again. Yeah, I'll think about it.
Help people at their level.
Sorry, didn't mean to keep you waiting, Valerie. You wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, Angela, how are you holding up?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
No, you're not. And Angela, you were the most generous, loving, good person I've ever met. You deserve so much better. Way better than Uncle John.
I always knew something like this would happen, but I couldn't leave him. I still can't.
Why not?
I'm afraid. What will I do without him?
You'll be fine. You have all of us. My mom and dad, Uncle Jordan, Aunt David. We all love you.
I can't leave my kids without a father. They adore him.
They love you too. You've done such an amazing job raising Reggie to be a smart and loving kid, and I'm sure Joey will grow up like that too. They want you to be happy. You taught them that.
Mom! What are you doing up? Quiet down, you'll wake your Uncle Gene.
Too late.
But it is never too late for a midnight snack! Sorry, Uncle Gene. Way past your bedtime. You better be getting back to bed.
Actually, Riley has something to tell you. Go on, kid.
Dad forgot to pick me up from softball practice. Twice.
Oh, honey, why didn't you tell me?
Because you already do so much. You never forget to pick me up on my birthday, and you help me with my math homework even though you hate math, and you make really good dinners and put notes in my lunchbox. What I'm trying to say is I love you, Mom. And I love Dad too, but he's not very nice to you. And I want you to be happy too.
Oh, honey, come here. I love you too. Now back to bed.
Come on.
There's no getting out of this, Riley. Go on. Thank you, Daddy. I spend so much time caring for other people that I forget that they care about us. I better make sure she gets to bed without breaking anything. Thank you again.
She looks happy. What happened?
I got on her level. Or, well, Riley did. I think it really helped her figure out what's important.
She's been letting John push her around ever since they met. She's been letting everyone push her around. Guess she gets that from me.
There's nothing wrong with wanting your family to be happy. You both care so much about everyone else, but you forget to take care of yourself too. You need to find a balance.
When did you get so wise, Val? I mean it. Margaret was proud of you. So am I.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Dad, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
David, listen,
No, you listen. What were you to tell me my entire life was a lie?
Uncle David, you have every right to be angry.
Like hell I do. I could have made something out of myself. But instead, I'm a family disappointment. And it's all your fault.
You're serious? You're kicking me out right now? How could you be so selfish? I'm doing this for my kids. You forgot to take care of your own daughter in softball. What makes you think you're fit to be a father? Oh, Eva, I just need a
so long, and now we need you to keep this family together. We'll all be lost. Dad, we need to stop worrying so much. We'll be fine. We'll make mistakes, but you have to let us, or we'll never grow. Greta, drop out of school or don't. It doesn't matter. Just don't make your decisions out of spite or any reason other than it's what you want. And Mom?
That's enough, Valerie.
But Mom!
I've heard quite enough.
Let her go, Val. You were right about all of us. And I think she knew that too and wasn't ready for the truth about herself. You're just like your grandmother in so many ways.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
Because it's true. She was never afraid of the truth or the consequences because that's what she believed in. Eva's just having trouble processing that her mother would keep secrets at all. It's so unlike her.
You should probably go check on Greta.
I will. I love you.
Love you too, Dad. Starting to wonder if this was worth it. Maybe we would have been better off just pretending like everything was fine.
I don't know. Sometimes I think people lie because the truth scares them. But a truth isn't just a lie revealed, it's a change in perspective.
What do you mean?
Well, take me, for example. I'm not really a sidekick, I'm an actor.
An actor?
Yeah, but tonight I really was psychic, even if only for a little while. The role I was playing became the truth. You know, I think people are so convinced that truth and lies are opposite, when really, the opposite of lies is knowledge, and the opposite of truth is perspective.
I don't know if that makes sense, because truth and lies are opposites of each other based on their definitions, and
Well, I guess I just don't think everything is that easy.
are you sure you're not really psychic? You're almost as superstitious as Aunt Jordan.
Maybe. Well, I guess what's more important is what you're going to do next.
I think I'll take your advice. This family could use some knowledge and perspective. Hey, Mom. Are you okay?
Hi, Valerie. I'm fine. Are you here for more declarations of truth?
No.
So, Greta's dropping out of school, despite me.
I don't think she will. I think deep down she wants to be a lawyer like you, to make you proud.
I am proud of both of you. I guess I just have a funny way of showing it. I get that from Margaret, from your mom.
Because that's who she was.
I thought you believed the truth.
I still do. This is the truth. But what's more important than truth is perspective. She was your mother and you are her daughter. That is your perspective. That makes it true for you.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Margaret was always so caught up in the details of truth, lies, perspective, and all that. So I had to do something to get you kids on the right track.
So you hired Marion to play a psychic. So all of Grandma's secrets would be revealed and what? So we could learn a lesson about truth?
I know my sister. She didn't want to hide her secrets from you forever, but she didn't want you kids to think differently of her.
He's right. I always wanted to tell you, but the road to truth is much more tedious than that of a lie.
Wait, hold on. If Marion Bird was a fraud hired by Uncle Gene, how are you here?
Ms. Bird was correct when she said my spirit was unable to move on. The inner turmoil caused by my secrets kept me here until I could find peace. And now I finally can. I'm sorry for the pain I've caused all of you. I don't expect forgiveness from any of you, but I hope you'll hear what I have to say. Jordan, I've always been proud of you. I knew you didn't need my help. I was just proud of what you were doing. I wanted to ensure your success.
So
So you went against what I asked you to do.
Yes, and I am sorry.
I forgive you, Mom.
Thank you, Jordan. Angela, I know I should have told you the truth about John's affair. The reason I didn't is because I knew you wouldn't leave him. You would stay with him for the sake of your children, which is admirable, but you wouldn't be happy. I was okay with lying to you to ensure your happiness.
You were wrong, Mom. I am going to meet John. But I understand why you didn't tell me.
I'm so proud of you, Angela. David, I'm sorry my actions made you feel like a disappointment. I have never been disappointed in you. I didn't think you wanted to go to college, and this was my way of telling you it was okay.
You took that decision from me, Mom.
I know. I should have been honest with you from the beginning. If you had truly wanted to go to college, we would have figured it out. I'm sorry.
I'm going to make something out of myself. And I'm going to do it by doing things that I want to do. I'm not going to let you or anyone else make my decisions for me.
I'm so proud of you, David. Evangeline, it's true that I said I'm not your mother in the way you thought I was. When I was pregnant with David, your Uncle Gene came to me with a child he wasn't able to raise. I fell in love with you the moment I laid eyes on you and vowed to raise you as if you were my own, because that night, you became my own.
Uncle Gene, you're my father?
Walter was a better father than I ever could have been.
Thank you for bringing the family together, Valerie. I couldn't be prouder to call you my grandfather.
Thank you, Grandma.
Walter, take care of our family for me.
I will.
Goodbye. I love you all.
Bye, Margaret.
Was that a ghost? Yeah. Whoa! I mean, of course. I'm glad you were finally able to bring Margaret's spirit to rest.
Yeah, you can drop the act, Marion. Uncle Gene told us everything.
Oh, thank goodness. This night has been exhausting. Ugh. Well, I'm sorry, everyone. You all seem like really nice people and didn't deserve that. I can still sign that NDA if you want me to.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be necessary. I got a signature from Marion Bird local up in court.
What do you mean?
Marion Bird's an alias. If she used her real name, we might have recognized her.
It's true. My real name is Meredith Breyer.
Oh, I know you. I saw you when you played Alphabet Wicked. I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
Probably because in that show, she was green.
You were very good.
Thank you. So, that's it then. You're okay with me lying to you and you forgave Margaret?
I don't know. I guess Mom doesn't deserve our forgiveness, but I didn't forgive her for her. I did it for me. I can't hold on to that kind of anger.
Wow. I guess my work here is done then. Goodbye, everyone, and good luck with everything.
It's getting late. Why don't you stay the night?
Are you sure?
Well, it's the least that we can do to thank you for all your help.
Thank you.
Right this way. Oh, we have some nice food.
I think it's time for us all to get to bed.
Aw, can I stay up a little later?
David, you are a grown man. If you want to stay up, you can.
Well, it's not fun when you agree with me.
Good night, then.
Oh, Jordan, wait. I wanted to apologize to you. I should have taken your career more seriously.
Thanks, Eva. That means a lot. I'll give you guys some space to talk. Good night. I meant what I said earlier. I would have raised you if I believed I could. Walter and Margaret were better parents than I ever could have been.
You may be my real father, but you can't replace the people who raised me. I don't think I'll ever see you as anything but Uncle Gene.
I made my peace with that. Good night, Evangeline.
Good night, Uncle Gene.
doing so many things, and it's okay because this year we were hot messes together, and we were both running around trying